Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. I would have preferred to speak in Bengali, but I see quite a number of guests who will really not understand Bengali. I'll be performing in Bengali. The songs will be sung in Bengali, but I'd like to introduce each song briefly in English so that it's easier for you to enjoy and understand. Now, let me first apologize to you for something. Let me tell you that folk music is really not my forte. I have not specialized in that, but since Mr. Brahmachari requested me to sing a few folk songs, I will try. But I only hope that you don't mind my singing. I'd like to enjoy while singing so that you also feel the same kind of enjoyment. And I'm very happy to be here today. This is my third visit to Oslo. And on the previous occasion also, I was invited by the International Literary and Cultural Society of Oslo. And it's very kind of you to invite me here. I really thank you. And I thank all of you who have, you have taken your time and you have come here. I know it's very difficult to come on a Sunday evening, but nonetheless, I'm really happy. And I will start with a song which is very, very popular. So it's, when a new bride, in the olden days, girls were married off very early. And when they entered their in-laws' place for the first time, their in-laws would try to welcome her, to make her feel at home, and they would sing and dance with her. So this is a song of welcome, you can say, welcoming a new bride. And I also thank Jakob for accompanying me. I hope it's not too bad. You can bear it. Thanks. The next number is, it's called Bhatiyali. Bhatiyali is a type of Bengali folk song, mostly sung in the now what is called Bangladesh. And it's basically a boatman song, the Maji who's the boatman. And often they would talk about crossing the ocean, but even though the words are rather simple, they always, it has the words always have a very deep philosophy. It's about crossing the life's ocean and requesting the helmsman to make the journey safe and to submit oneself before the Almighty. Udhali pathali udhali pathali The next song is, it's called a baul song. Those of you who do not know who bauls are, they belong to a different, a sect who worship, they have different ways of worship, and they are the wandering minstrels. They go around, they don't have a fixed place to stay, at least they did not have. Now they are, they are much closer to the mainstream. But normally they would sing from village to village and talking about their Monir Manush, the beloved of their heart. And they would, whatever money or food, whatever they got by begging, they would have that. They were not supposed to save anything. Now, of course, the entire concept has changed somewhat. But when the song that I'm going to sing now is a very old baul song, which had inspired Tagore so much that he had based 3 of his songs on the same tune. So here it goes. দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা, দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা, তারে ধরে ধরে তারে ধরে ধরে মনে করে ধরতে গেলে আর পেলে না। দেখেছি দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা, দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা। বহুদিন ভাব তরঙ্গে ভেসেছি কতই রঙে, বহুদিন ভাব তরঙ্গে ভেসেছি কতই রঙে, সুজনের সঙ্গে হবে দেখা শোনা। তারে আমার আমার মনে করে আমার হয়ে আর হইল না, আমার আমার মনে করে আমার হয়ে আর হইল না। দেখেছি দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা, দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা। সে মানুষ চেয়ে চেয়ে ফিরতেছি পাগল হয়ে, সে মানুষ চেয়ে চেয়ে ফিরতেছি পাগল হয়ে, মরমে জ্বলছে আগুন আর নিভে না, মরমে জ্বলছে আগুন আর নিভে না। আমায় বলে বলুক লোকে মন্দ, বিরহে তার প্রাণ বাঁচে না, বলে বলুক লোকে মন্দ, বিরহে তার প্রাণ বাঁচে না। দেখেছি দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা, দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা। পথিক কয় ভেবো না রে ডুবে যাও রূপসাগরে, পথিক কয় ভেবো না রে ডুবে যাও রূপসাগরে, বিরহে বসে করো যোগ সাধনা, বিরহে বসে করো যোগ সাধনা। একবার ধরতে পারলে মনের মানুষ ছিড়ে যেতে আর দিও না, ধরতে পারলে মনের মানুষ ছিড়ে যেতে আর দিও না। দেখেছি দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা, দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা, দেখেছি রূপসাগরে মনের মানুষ কাঁচা সোনা। My last folk number. It's again a very, very common and very popular song, which actually everybody knows. So if anybody feels like clapping or joining with me, you're most welcome to do that. লোকে বলে ও বলে রে ঘর বাড়ি ভালা নাই আমার, লোকে বলে ও বলে রে ঘর বাড়ি ভালা নাই আমার। কি ঘর বানাইবো আমি, কি ঘর বানাইবো আমি, শূন্যের মাঝার লোকে বলে ও ঘরদুয়ানা বাঁধে এই ভাবিয়া হাসন রাজা ঘরদুয়ানা বাঁধে কোথায় নিয়া রাখবা আল্লাহ কোথায় নিয়া রাখবা আল্লাহ তার লাগিয়া কান্দে লোকে বলে ও বলে রে ঘর বাড়ি ভালা নাই আমার মুখে বলে ও বলে রে ঘর বাড়ি ভালা নাই আমার আগে যদি জানতো হাসো থাকবো কতদিন তাই তো থাকবো কতদিন আগে যদি জানতো হাসো থাকবো কতদিন তাই তো থাকবো কতদিন বানাই তো দালান কোঠা বানাই তো দালান কোঠা করিয়া রঙিন লোকে বলে ও বলে রে ঘর বাড়ি ভালা নাই আমার কি ঘর বানাইবো আমি কি ঘর বানাইবো আমি শূন্যের মাঝান লোকে বলে ও বলে রে ঘর বাড়ি ভালা নাই আমার লোকে বলে ও বলে রে ঘর বাড়ি ভালা নাই আমার লোকে বলে ও বলে রে ঘর বাড়ি ভালা নাই আমার Thank you. Now I'll come to my rendition of Rabindra Sangit, Tagore's music. I've tried to keep as much variety as possible. I'll start with I'll be singing on tracks basically. I'll be singing these songs on music tracks. The first song, it belongs to the category of Prakriti or nature. This song was written in 1924 when Tagore was 63 years old. In this, I'll be giving you very brief poetic translations so that you understand what I'm talking about. The sunny and starry sky, spirit of the cosmos, I have a place there. So my songs pour out in wonder. In an eternal cradle the tides swing the world, and blood in my veins feels the bridle. In wonder my songs are born. I stepped on grass, strolling in the bowers. I was enchanted by the fugitive fragrance of the flowers. All around are spread the gifts of joy, and so in ecstasy I penned my songs. I listened, I observed, bared my heart, sought the mystery behind it all, and in wonder my songs are born. a devotional one, was written in 1918 when Tagore was 57. This was actually just 4 years after, 4-5 years after he won his Nobel Prize. And this period is also considered to be his spiritual period. He had lost his father, his wife, 3 of his children during this time. And he had he used to take solace from the Upanishads, the Vedas, the religious scriptures. I heard among the stars your name, the heavens proclaim. That name to the earth descended and sometimes touched my forehead. Peaceful streams wiped all aches. My own self cowers in shame. The soul now in this silent night blends with heavenly starlight. Likewise in the heart's core, let your name ring evermore. Let in my darkness your light reign deep in my life's aim.
আকাশ জুড়ে শুনে
The next song was composed in 1893 when Tagore was quite young, he was 32. This was written in the Indian classical music tradition of Dhrupad. It was set on the rag Lalita Gauri, and the tal or the rhythm pattern is known as Jhap Tal. It's a cycle, normally you will not find that rhythm cycle in Western music. It's a cycle of 10 of uneven beats. It goes like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dhina, dhi, dhina, tina, ti, tina. It's called the Jhap Tal. Now, in this song, Tagore says, "In the secluded garden within my heart, please come in, O my ever-happy one, O beauty eternal, show me your beloved face, dispel my sorrow, let my heart, parched from my separation from you, be rejuvenated by your grace. Bring auspicious moments to my life, make my mortal life worthy and meaningful. Let your beautiful melody echo in my heart forever, and your blessing flow through my life eternally." loud. Would you like me to tone it down a bit? Okay. As I had told you before, Tagore was deeply influenced by the rich folk music tradition of rural Bengal, and we often find traces of the boatman's song or those melodies of the bowls in Tagore's songs. My next song is such an example. It was written in 1909 for his play. He was also a playwright, most of you know that, for his play Prayashchitta. And it talks about his love for the red path, the red road, red clay path. The red clay path beyond the village enchants my heart. Reaching with arms outspread, it embraces the earthly bed. It takes me beyond the gate. It captures me and takes me afar somewhere. Beyond the bend, what richness will it portend? Where some need will transcend, where finally it will take me, I cannot chart. My next offering is a song of devotion but it's based on, again, Bengali folk music tradition of the Bauls. Its theme is again influenced by those of the Bauls, the wandering minstrels who talk about their Monir Manush, the beloved of their hearts. This was written in Bangladesh while he was traveling in his boat on river Atrai, and the date was 18th July 1922. Here it goes. I rest with alert ears at the soul's deep recess again and again. From a hidden one to hear his cryptic words of smiles and tears again and again. There the bee desires for the secret of blue lotus, what the night bird chants, lonesome, vibrant in the night, time and again. Who he is, who knows? I only see some of the halo. Some I surmise, much I do not know. Sometimes his words find expression in my songs. I know he sends the messages in my songs again and again. was composed when Tagore was only 21. This was the time, his earlier compositions, very often we find different influences. And as he grew mature, we find these direct influences less and less. But at the same time, he was assimilating different tunes, different melodies from very different parts of the world. And then the final product was something typically Indian. That was his genius. But when he was young, it was a learning process for him as well. So in the earlier compositions, you often find very direct influences. So this was one such instance where he was influenced by South Indian, a Kannadi hymn. But again, if you listen to the melody carefully, it was, as I told you, he was 21 and he had already visited England before that. So this was the time when he was also influenced by the Scottish and the Irish melodies and by Western music in general. And in this song, you can feel, those of you who are acquainted with the South Indian melodies, you find that, but at the same time, you also feel there are Western musical traces in the composition. So I thought this would be interesting. The meaning is somewhat like this. With great hopes have I come, O call me near. Do not refuse me, mother. None wants the poor and the low, but you will care, that I know. I crave not anything, I shall by your feet abide. I crave not anything, only you by my side. If you do not soften, if you do not give refuge, where shall I find rest? Weeping I entreat in the deep, deep, dark, silent night.
Boro